we launched the Cancer Cafe in the month of September. And the Cancer Cafe is basically, the main thing is for you guys to just come in, to share, to have a positive space where you can just safely have fun and get to learn. We're having the Cancer Cafes every month, first Tuesday of the month, from 6 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. And we're having it at a cafe called Cafe and Bistro, which is on Marsabit Plaza on Ngong Road, right opposite the RFUA grounds. We launched our first ever science cafe in the month of September, and the questions that were being asked were very generic questions. What are my cancer risks? How do I get to know when to go in for testing? If I have a patient in the house, how do I take care of a patient so that they can be able to integrate into life and have an easier treatment plan? So it's such questions, and what we normally do is we bring in a specialist to answer those questions, have that discussion, all those little things that you wanted to know about cancer. We always have specialists coming in every once a month, either nutritionists to psychologists to the oncologists themselves, and we're basing it on every month has a different theme so that we can be able to open it up and put the information out there in public. Let guys not be afraid to ask those questions, and because of that then we're able to deal with the stigma that comes with a cancer patient. People who are so afraid of coming to say what they're feeling because they don't want to be perceived as a burden to society. So the model of the Cancer Cafe is modeled on something that was started off in the UK, which is a science cafe, and I was part of the team that actually launched it here in Kenya. And the Science Cafe model is trying to bring all those technical research questions that are a bit too technical for the general public and bringing it down to public level, where you're able to, on a normal day-to-day interaction, you're able to break down all the science and the technical and the research down to something that even your mother will understand. When you start saying that there's a HIV vaccine, what does it mean for me as a mother? What does it mean for me to vaccinate my children against HPV? Simple, basic answers to very complex questions. And so based on that, that's a model that we use now to start off the Cancer Cafe with a bias towards cancer, so that all those questions that you want to ask about cancer, you're able to break them down into something that even the general public can be able to use and integrate into their day-to-day living.